The top 10 VA claims that can boost your benefit by 50% or more. You're ready to unlock some fantastic benefits that you deserve. Today, we're going to dive into the top 10 VA claims that can help secure 50% or higher VA disability rating and transform your financial future into something good. So let's get started. Hey, my name is Russ, and this is Veteran Experience. And we want to just dig in today into what claims can you file if you have the injuries, of course, that can get you a 50% rating. No more wasting time. These are proven claims that can boost your compensation rating. You earn these ratings. So stick around and I'll be sharing the insider tips and how you can move into acquiring 50% rating. First up is bilateral plantar fasciitis. This condition affects the band of tissue running from the heel to the ball of your foot, causing, in many cases, chronic pain. The VA recently updated the maximum rating for this condition to as high as 30%. If it affects both feet, then the 30% is a bilateral effect, and that comes with a little extra boost in being bilateral. You can qualify for 30% or higher rating if the treatment from your podiatrist does not solve or cure your plantar fasciitis. With bilateral plantar fasciitis, in many cases, it comes with joint and pains in the ankles and knees. Most of these claims, if you are contested, most of the claims are contested. But if you have the medical evidence, you can win the claim. This claim number 2 is sleep apnea. They haven't changed sleep apnea yet. This is one of the most contested claims. But if you were given a CPAP machine or similar device, this could qualify you for a 50% rating. The key here is proving that sleep apnea is connected to your military service. If you weren't diagnosed while you were on active duty, you need to have a nexus. Don't let the VA deny your claim for the lack of a nexus. Document your medical evidence, your medical history, highlight how this condition relates to your daily life, and consult a medical professional who can provide and establish a connection to your military service. Let's talk about number 3, mental health. Mental health, specifically major depressive disorder. This is often rated at 70%. This is the average rating. It is significant in its effects on occupational and social well-being of the veteran. While PTSD is a more common issue, major depressive disorder is often easier to win because you can tie that into pain and migraines and back pain and knee pain. So it makes it a lot easier to connect for many veterans. Remember, all mental health conditions are grouped under one rating. So make it count. Here's where the strategy comes in. Imagine combining a 7% major depressive disorder with a 50% sleep apnea and another 50% with migraines. That's 93% in VA math. Round down to 90%. That is a powerful VA disability that claim, and those conditions will wreak havoc in your life. Those high value claims, they stack easy and they will create havoc in the quality of life that you're having. So make sure they're documented and make sure you have a nexus. Spinal condition like invertebral disc syndrome can also give a significant rating. For instance, most ratings for the back is 10 to 40%, 40% being on the high range. Back pain usually comes with radiculopathy. Radiculopathy is the tingling or the shooting pain down the legs. Back pain and radiculopathy causes depression and anxiety. That's the easiest secondary to your back pain. And if you look at stacking the issues we've just said for sleep apnea, anxiety and depression, back pain, radiculopathy in both legs, that's a bilateral effect, and then plantar fasciitis, you are bumping at 100% disability. Now, many people will say that a lot of these claims we're just creating and adding, but listen, each one of these issues causes mental anguish, causes frustration, and limits your ability to work and have a normal family life. Chronic illness like heart disease, chronic fatigue, and certain cancers automatically qualify for 100% rating. If you're served in Camp Lejeune between 1953 and 1987, you might also be eligible for the additional benefits tied to toxic exposure. Don't leave these claims on the table. Know your rights and explore every option. Thanks to the PACT Act, I can say that as a veteran who had a chemical exposure on active duty and that I had symptoms while on active duty. Last 2 years of being on active duty, I had 2 lung function tests and 2 chest x-rays for the last 2 years. So that was 4 in total. I don't know anybody who has had 1 lung function test over a period of 12 months. But I was let out. I wasn't really explaining the gravity of this exposure. And over the years, I've lost 40% of my lung function. I want to say to you today, if you're in the burn pit areas in the Gulf, if you have been exposed, do not delay. Due to the PACT Act, they are reaching out to every veteran that has been exposed to bring you in to get testing, to start documenting where you are so you can get medical care. And 2, if need be, medical compensation for your in-service injuries. Do not delay on getting seen by the VA and a medical professional. Regardless of your medical condition, medical evidence is your strongest ally. If your VA doctor isn't providing the documentation that you need, consider seeking private medical provider who can. Accurate diagnosis, symptom severity, and a clear nexus are non-negotiable. You must prove your case. And you need these 3 things to build a winning case. Now that you know which claims to focus on, it is time to take action. I would say today, start first with tinnitus. If you have the ringing of the ears, you experience loud, explosive sounds during your active duty time, start with tinnitus. They're going to change tinnitus in 2025 or 2026, so get it put in today. Once you do tinnitus, look at pains in your back, knees, and feet. These are common injuries that 95% of veterans experience. Once you look at your knees, your back, your feet, then start to look at your mental health. Mental health is a powerful claim because it's the highest paying average of all the claims. Listen, if you've been a veteran and you've been injured, I want you from veteran to veteran to get what you deserve. There's help out there to get you through this difficult time. Do not hesitate to get help. Again, this is Russ from Veteran Experience. If this content you found valuable, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let's get this information out to every veteran out there so they can get help and we can take care of one another. Until next time, have a great day.